What are you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing? I'm doing what I always do. We're taking a business venture. To me, it seems to be a pretty big risk to come capture some hogs.
You didn't really have to do that way.
You set it your way, I'll set it my way.
I'll guarantee I'll catch some pigs, and you're not going to be catching none doing this crap this way.
Well, of course, I'm going to win the competition. When I was growing up in Oklahoma, Dad was ex-military and worked whatever jobs he could find. Anything to keep bills paid. When I got older, I followed in his footsteps. It seems like an endless cycle. As a family, we've always hunted, fished, and trapped to make ends meet. So I started thinking, what if we could open our own business and make a living doing what we love to do? That would be a dream come true. How hard could it be?
Okies VS Aliens. Okies VS
We are on the road to South Texas to go and trap some wild hogs. Our first job.
How big's this ranch?
I ain't got no idea. All I know is he's got a real nice deer hunting ranch down there, and tell me he was having some hog problems.
Dad got a call from a buddy down in South Texas who owns a deer ranch. We're taking a business venture. To me, it seems to be a pretty big risk, driving 10 hours to come capture some hogs.
Wild hogs have taken over rural America. They are in 47 states and spreading, causing millions in damage every year. They are ruthless and tenacious, even eating the young of native species, like baby fawns.
You know, we may not make really any money, but we're getting our name out there, Stud.
Right.
I'm sure he's got neighbors, and I'm sure they have the same problems. If this goes over, we'll be all right.
All my employees were with me. My dad, my best buddy Mark, and my brother-in-law John.
And after a grueling 10 hours in the car with Dad, we finally arrived. I sure hope we can make this job work. If not, we could be sunk before we start.
Glad to see you again, Robert.
You got it, man. Nice coming back.
Yeah.
Well, Robert Summers is a good friend from a long time back, and he thought he'd shoot us a little business up our way and help us get started.
Well, very good. I'm going to need some help here with some of these feral hogs that have been kind of overtaking me. The does are going to start dropping their fawns in a couple of weeks, and the hogs will eat the fawns.
Robert's livelihood as a deer hunting ranch was threatened by the hogs, similar to a friend we had just helped out. My friend had a 25-acre hunting quarter, and we trapped 5 hogs for him. Sure wasn't easy.
Have y'all had any traps or anything set out here?
I got a couple of traps, but I need you all to kind of go set them up and maybe reposition them.
Do you have a map of the property or anything?
I do. I do have a map right here. And there it is.
How much land you got here?
We're about average for South Texas. We're at 5,000 acres.
When Robert told me there was going to be 5,000 acres, I was just astounded. I could immediately feel my stomach starting to churn, but I was going to maintain my professional integrity.
Y'all could do it.
No problem.
We can handle
We'll take care of it.
All right.
Easy money.
You got it.
We'll get it.
Y'all take care.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks a bunch.
You know, Bubba,
You and I got to have a talk.
hey, man, I didn't know this place was that big.
Knowing now that it's 5,000 acres, this is just plumb ridiculous. To make a profit on this, we have to do it in 4 days. If not, this is going to be charity.
It's 5,000 acres.
Man, I'll tell you what, that's a humongous bunch of ground.
Let's start out. Let's try to get some trapping done first.
With Robert's map in hand, we set out looking for his traps.
Which way is north on this damn thing?
Do you know anything about what you're doing with that map?
Very little.
You know, I think that's good outhouse material without no coordinates and stuff on it. We've got to stop for a second. Let's figure out where in the... I realize I've got you on 5,000 acres out here, but I was kind of dependent on you to be able to read the daggum map. I got us in this mess, but, you know, son, I got to have some help here.
Let's go back on this back right side over here.
Okay.
What do you call for us? Okies on 5,000 acres. Lost.
We thought for sure we were lost,
Hey, cut right up this little trail here.
but luckily we found a trap right away.
Well, guys, it looks like he had a kind of decent place. Got some trails and got some water right here, but
Well, he said he hadn't been having a heck of a lot of luck with these.
let's see if we can get this baited up right, and we'll move on to the next one.
What are you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing? I'm doing what I always do.
You didn't really have to do that way.
Well, how are you going to do it?
Well, a hell of a lot easier than that. You got a bottomless deal. What you digging a hole in the ground for? The only time you dig the hole, you put a gallon bucket in there because you have a bottom in the trap, and that's to keep them from ever getting to it.
Well, I'll tell you what. You take Mark and I'll take John and we'll go do our own trap.
I'll guarantee I'll catch some pigs, and you're not going to be catching none doing this crap this way.
You set it your way, I'll set it my way.
I'll do it.
Well, Dad and I had a difference of opinion on how to set these traps out here.
And that's how it got started. Dad wanted a competition, and he got one.
Whew. This is corn, and we've been soaking it for...
It smells like 15 or 20 years.
Just kind of ease it right there, just drop it right straight down. That's all we need. Prop the door back, sprinkle a little bit out this way, and we'll be done with it.
Sounds easy.
You know, I think he's going to be disappointed. Just bad enough to know that Dad spanked his butt again. I can't believe that boy has got an idea he's going to beat his old man in catching hogs.
Dad's method is seriously flawed. He scatters the feed all around the trap. So how are those hogs supposed to go in the trap to trip the door shut? My method worked way better.
Hey man, did you get that hog scent?
No, they didn't have none, so I got this deer scent here.
Deer scent? What am I going to do with deer scent?
Well, you said the hogs ate the fawns, so I thought it'd work.
Fawns don't have a scent. That's part of their protection.
I didn't know that baby deer didn't have scent. Deer scent would be like calling a hog to dinner to me. Look, I got this thing too, man.
What is that going to do?
I don't know, it said it's a hog call.
That boy's the reason why I have to have antacids. What I'm gonna do, what the old man don't do, is I'll go through and set this in here, okay? Normally take the hog scent, spray it on the rag, tie it off somewhere around here to lure something in, but kind of SOL right now.
I'm sorry.
Let's get this put up. Watch fingers, toes.
Hey, it's supposed to fall on its own, isn't it?
Well,
Oh, there's a stick stuck in it. I ain't see a stick over there.
we'll come back with the string, set the booby trap.
Okay.
So the gate closes down on them, okay?
All right.
Well, of course, I'm gonna win the competition.
How many traps y'all get set?
3. How many y'all set?
We got 3 set. If you see 3 good set traps set out there,
That's us.
They'll be
that was
ours.
us.
Yeah, well, likewise.
Well, since hogs are nocturnal, I think our best luck was going to be this evening. Hey. Pow! Take
I'm
that!
dead.
That'll teach you.
Spotlighting's illegal in Oklahoma.
We're not in Oklahoma.
Oh, yeah.
We know the hogs
on
are
the
here.
prowl.
We just got to find them.
Hey guys, look off over here on the left.
I'm on it.
Watch for the glowing eyes, buddy.
I know.
Hey guys, y'all see anything out there?
Yep, see that right there, Bobby?
There's a deer right there. That's a buck. Big, nice one. We've seen absolutely 0 feral pigs, but there's signs all over the place. We just have to find the freshest ones. It's such a big ranch that they just haven't been up in this area migrating through.
Right.
So they're bound to be somewhere else.
I always find if they're not here, there will be somewhere else.
That's general rule. If they're not here, they're there.
Hold up for a second. Hold up. Oh, whoa, easy.
What do you see?
I don't know, boys. I'm seeing a bunch of jackrabbits and cottontails, but
Ain't no feral pigs.
I haven't seen anything feral yet.
You know, I haven't really even seen any tracks.
Man, I don't know. I don't know. There's gonna have to be another way, guys.
We're definitely going to have to readjust our strategy. We've been out here since about 7 o'clock this morning, and we're working on 14, 15-hour day and no hogs.
We even stopped and tried out John's call. Of course, it didn't work.
That is annoying as hell, ain't it?
I think it'd be best to go in, regroup, and come back fresh in the morning.
We woke up the next morning to discover it had rained the night before. First thing we did was go check the first of my 3 traps. We did have a competition going after all.
Looks like the odds are stacking against us here.
Just gonna make it harder to move around.
Let's get up here about another 100 yards, pull a right, and that should be a trap that I set.
You hit it so good the hogs didn't find it, huh?
I knew I wouldn't hear the end of it when I saw that first trap and it was empty.
Yeah. Where's the pigs?
Don't worry, we still got to check yours. Give Dad a chance to gloat a little bit, but hopefully he'll have a little bit better luck than I do.
Pigs! No pigs.
Okay.
We looked at footage from our trail camera. The hogs were definitely attracted to the traps, but they just weren't going in.
Now what?
Well, these traps are a little bit too small. It's only going to get 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Let's go out.
I agree with that.
Let's get the big trap set.
I think that's the only thing we can do. We'll catch several of them blasted things at one time instead of maybe 1 or 2.
We needed to build a large trap that would catch a whole herd. I had scoped a spot the day before that I thought would be perfect for a larger trap, so we headed straight there.
You still got the map, don't you?
What map? I thought you had the map.
Oh, hell, man.
You're joking me. Really?
It's in there because I didn't take it out. Which direction do we go now? Man, I believe this is the place we ought to be. All the tracks and the cuttings and everything. Let's pile out and get after it.
Trails all over the place.
Yeah.
I am liking it.
They're walking and moving a lot in here.
Yeah. Hey, you got a T-post? You got post drivers?
No post driver. We got to get a post hole driver.
We forgot things at the camp, forgot things at home. It's just a shovel mess.
Immediately, we sent John and Mark to the ranch house to borrow a post driver.
I bet you they're gonna wind up making a sandwich over there.
Ain't gonna tell them what these two boys are gonna do.
What's that?
We should let them take this so we could have unloaded that.
Oh, man. Mama said there'd be days like this, but she didn't tell me there'd be so many of them in a row.
We were outside of Laredo, Texas. We're trying to catch a lot of creatures on a small budget, so we didn't have much time. We're a new business and we can't afford to go over budget. We finally came up with a good plan to catch some hogs, when we realized we didn't have the equipment we needed. Once again, we're putting our new business in jeopardy.
Mama said there'd be days like this, but she didn't tell me there'd be so many of them in a row.
It's killing me right now.
I hope they show up soon with that post driver, because we're gonna need it to build this trap.
Hey,
Look just what come around the corner, Bubba.
that could come in nice. Hey, baby, you like my new toy? Sweet.
Well, I was gonna ask you what the heck took you so long, but since you bring that back to us, I can't gripe. Do we have some post hole drivers?
We does. Let's get after it. We're setting up right here, okay? We're gonna go right here, and we're gonna run this all the way around. Okay. And that's gonna be your opening, and then we're gonna have a gate right here. Set a post.
The hogs will follow around the outside of the trap until they end up going through the double doors, and there's no way out.
Get your post straight. Get your post straight. Hey, you're putting it in crooked.
Roll, stuff, roll. Ew, Bubba. What I call a redneck ball of wire.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah.
Hey, John, Dad and I are gonna break off. We're gonna go check some other traps. All right, okay. Good to me.
Dad and I left John and Mark to finish the 6th trap. The two of us needed to check our other traps to see who was winning the competition.
I got this trap set over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
Looks empty to me. When I saw Dad's first trap and it was empty, I was feeling a little bit more comfortable about it because he wasn't gonna have to gloat so much on me. Half your bait's gone, your stick got knocked down, and you got no pig.
Well, I don't know. The way the tracks was, looked like the pig was in it. Hey.
There's your problem right there. That clump of grass.
Man,
It didn't let the door shut all the way.
Well, I screwed this one up.
Right. Got the wire right down the center that time.
Couldn't do that again if we tried.
I thought we were gonna go around to the other side over there.
Now that's...
You're going the wrong direction. My
No.
next pin is back over there.
My next pin is closer than yours is, so let's go to mine first. Who's driving?
Go ahead.
Well, I told you it was down here somewhere.
Looks like an empty trap to me.
Yeah, it's empty, all right, but I don't know what in the heck is going on with it. There's tracks all around it, feed's still in it, gates is up.
Look good. So Dad said if it don't need fixing, don't fix it. We kept on going.
You look like a big old hog already.
man.
trapped there. How you gonna get out of here?
Make the fat boy try to crawl through that little bitty gate.
Yeah. All right, take it easy, man. I'm gonna get out of here.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Oh,
Well, strike two. If I see another cactus or mosquito, it's gonna be too soon.
That ain't no lie. We got several more days of this stuff though, buddy.
Here's my last one. Hopefully you got some better luck.
looks like we're done, Mark.
Yeah. Time to go relax. Nap time would work.
All right. You don't think we ought to go get them, do you?
Nope. They won't let us rest if we go get them.
Sounds good to me. Let's just stay here and wait on them.
Yeah.
Well, I've got one trap left. It's fresh rootings right there.
When we set it in the evening. We heard a lot of activity off in the brush.
Fresh diggings right here that wasn't there last night.
We might have a good chance of having some hogs in that trap.
Well, I'm glad to see we're all tied up.
Looks like modern technology and the
Modern
old
technology.
ways didn't do too good, huh?
Why'd you put a game cam up? You're supposed to be
Well,
old
set the
school.
trap.
No, you're supposed to be
Hey,
old school, remember?
Old school, my eye. We had to see if we had any travel back here.
Well, my dad's full of surprises. He even used a trail cam. His trail cam showed exactly what was happening. The hogs were just eating the bait he spread around the outside. They weren't going in at all. We rendezvoused with Mark and John.
Well, how'd the trap come along, boys?
We're done. Good deal. This has been a long day. It's been productive. We know they're here. We'll come back in the morning.
I think we'll have some in the morning.
I know the hogs is here. Seen them, heard them, got all kinds of tracks.
Well, it's day 3 right now, and morale's getting a little low. Hopefully, this round pen that Mark and John built last night will capture a herd of hogs.
Hey,
Man,
there,
look here.
there we
Hey,
go.
golly, look at that. Oh, wow. Eureka.
Hey, look at that, Bobby. We got some.
The 6 trap actually worked.
Now let's figure out a way to get them out of here. Watch it. Hey, watch it, Mama.
I called Robert up and had him bring over his gooseneck trailer so we could transfer them into it.
We got a good start on them, I'll tell you that.
What you got in there, 5?
Yeah, 5.
Perfect.
It was decided that John and I would jump in the trap and force the hogs into the trailer using 2 cattle panels we wired together.
Just be careful.
With their flimsy little panels wired together, there's no way they could get me to get in that pen with them.
Rock and roll, babe. Close the gate.
Close the gate. Oh, my God.
Get back, baby.
Hey,
That's a bad idea.
Back up, 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 back up.
If you get got by a hog, it's probably gonna end up biting on you a little bit. Might get you with cutters, cut you open a little bit.
Come on.
push them
Nice and
out
easy,
while they're
nice
going.
and easy, nice and easy. Back up. Now what you fail to realize is this is something that I've never done before. Hold on, hold on.
Oh!
Don't want to fight them too much. You get her fighting, she'll stay there all day with you.
I tell you what, for a second there, wondered where they was gonna go over the outside. Yep.
You gonna go to the middle and trap them or what?
Nice and easy.
Y'all squeeze them.
There she
Y'all
goes.
squeeze
There you
them.
go, there you go,
Squeeze
go,
them.
go, go.
Watch back, watch back, watch back.
Bring them around on through. There you go. Man, I tell you what. Look at that. Okay. Hey.
Hey guys, you know, this was a real good attempt. We got 5 of them out of here, but I mean, it's only a drop in the bucket. If we had more time, this would be a way to go.
I realized that this was all too little too late. I drove off to see if I could get a cell phone signal somewhere in this mess of cactus and mesquite.
Man, I cannot believe my luck on this.
I had an old friend who I thought might be able to help us solve our problem.
Hey Alex, hey, this is Bobby Sparks. Hey man, I need a big favor here. Let me tell you what's going on here.
We were on a deer hunting ranch in South Texas helping a new client deal with feral hogs. His budget wasn't huge, so we only had 4 days if we hoped to make any money. We had been having a lot of trouble catching the hogs when we finally had success.
Hey, look at that, Bobby. We got some.
Problem was, it was too little too late. Our backs were still against the wall.
Hey man, I need a big favor here. Let me tell you what's going on.
Last night I called my old army buddy Alex. He owed me a favor, and this was the perfect time to collect on it. I told Dad, Mark, and John to wait for me in the morning near the ranch house.
Are you sure this is where we're supposed to be? It's time.
This is the place he told us to come to.
They have no idea what I was up to. This was gonna blow their minds.
Hey, do y'all guys hear something?
Oh, wow, man. Look at that. Woo, look at that. Man, that is great. Hey, don't get no better than that, man.
Well, we had those game cameras set up, but we had a bunch of activity, was just right back over in that direction.
Okay, let's go ahead and head on over there, and hopefully we'll get something there. See, there's a creek right here.
Right.
So we'll get on it and see what we can find.
I think this helicopter idea was the only way we'll get this nut cracked. I believe Bobby, he saved her bacon on this job.
I don't know why Bobby's getting so much credit on this. If they'd asked me on the first day, I'd have said, well, let's just get a helicopter and fly up and shoot them. You can see them from there, just kill them all, and we'll go home and have beer at the house.
Yeah, I hope they're having some luck. Me too.
No pun intended, but you're saving my bacon here. There's one right there.
Got it?
I've got it.
All right, let's get on it.
Nose left a little bit, slide right.
Got a fast one. God, that's a runner. Oh, he's a tough one.
Get a little closer. All right, go ahead and take it.
Oh, look at that. One shot, one kill.
It was exhilarating to finally get a bird's eye view on these hogs. There are even more of them than we thought. I bet my team is even more pumped about this than I am.
Yeah, they're just everywhere down here. This is crazy.
Yep, we're being overrun by these pigs. Got him. Good job. 3 in 1 shot. That's amazing.
Yeah, there's just absolutely no way that we could have got all these things tapped out.
They don't know how to add or subtract, but they can sure multiply.
They can multiply excellent, can't they?
Got him. There it is.
He's
Big
down.
Big down.
There we go. There we go.
Got some customers on the left.
Yeah, let's go for that white spotted one there.
All right, let's get that one. Then we can make the bird better out. Good shot. Good shot.
See them running all up and down this creek bank here. They've got trails all over the place. Woo! We got him now.
Big down. Big down. We got him. We got him.
Great shot.
Awesome.
Bob, this is a pretty bird.
Hey Alex, I really do appreciate all the help, man. We just bit off and we could really chew on this.
Not a problem. I'm just happy to be here. At least this time, you know what we're after is not shooting back at us.
Exactly.
So I really enjoyed this. It's a lot easier than the times before when we were getting shot at. Bobby, I think we have a good one over here.
Oh man, look at the size of that one.
That is a good sized pig right there.
That could cause some major damage.
Wow, that was awesome.
One shot right there, baby,
Yes,
right
sir.
there.
That's the way to end up today. Let's head on back.
Let's hit him, brother.
Yes, sir.
Think you did any good?
I hope so.
We got it, guys. I think this has eliminated the problem altogether. And you know what?
What's that, Bubba?
This would have saved me a hell of a lot more money than paying y'all and all the trucks.
You got a point.
Being our first job, you know, I think we did exceptionally well on it. We didn't make any money, but our reputation will soon precede us, and we'll get known down there. We'll be able to help them out more often, and that's when the money will start rolling in.
Appreciate you, brother. It's good seeing you again. You need anything, you holler at me. Anytime.
Hey, man, I appreciate it. You dug us out of the fire this time, man.
Boy, he's an awesome pilot, ain't he? Woo! Yeah.
Hey, you know how fun that was?